if you're new, there we go, there's the first one. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Naji. If you're not new, welcome back in. What's up? So for today's video, as you saw by the title, I'm going to be doing a quick weave on myself for the first time ever. I've saw a couple tutorials on how to do it, but I did want to do it on myself only because I have a wig that's supposed to come in and it's taking, I don't want to talk about it. It's taking so long, and then not to mention they had to refund me because they were out of stock. So why would you let me buy it is the question. I don't understand. Instead of waiting for that, I'm about to just try to do a quick weave on myself. If I damage my hair, it is okay because it's already messed up. So, oh, and I also have my sister back there. Try to be quiet. But we went to the beauty supply, and what I did find from other tutorials is that you definitely need a wig cap, you need scissors, you need some weave glue, and you need the bundles, of course. The wefts are too tiny, so I had to get 2 packs. I'm probably most likely not gonna use 2 packs, but I needed 4 bundles, only 3 come in here, and I couldn't get an individual bundle by itself, so I got 2 packs. It is synthetic because, honey, the real hair was just $270. Who has that? I mean, nobody broke over here, but I'm not about to pay $270, especially if I'm getting hair from the beauty supply. Beauty supply just doesn't give me real hair vibes, so I'm not about to buy it from there in hopes that the hair is actually real. So he escorted us to the back and was like, you know, showing us the real hair and stuff, but I still didn't feel like it was elite, so I just went
very human trafficking.
It was very much, you know, suspectful. I originally wanted to do curly hair so then I can wear my leave out with the hair and it can look a lot more natural. But I did get straight hair because I'm gonna just have to straighten it. And I like the color. Hopefully it goes with my hair color. We're gonna just experiment and freehand it as best as we can because I don't know what I'm doing.
Show them the bayang.
This is the bayang right here. If I do want to use it, I can use it just like this, honey.
They need their ass whooped.
So I'm gonna go braid my hair off camera just because I don't think that you guys will want to see that part, and the main focus of the video is how to do the quick weave and not how to braid, because I honestly can't teach you how to braid because I don't know how to do it myself. So make sure that you like the video right now if you're enjoying where it's going. Okay.
If you're enjoying,
so make sure that you like the video if you're liking how it's headed. I got it. So make sure that you like the video if you already like where it's headed, and let's get straight into it. This is a nice look. Okay guys, so I just finished braiding my hair. I did 4 braids. I did 2 on each side, and then I put the cap on. I did put both caps on at first, but it was cutting off my circulation. It hurt so bad, and I'm not about to. Beauty is pain, and this already hurts. So what I'm about to do is take the bundle and, you know, measure it on my head and glue it down. You have to use a blow dryer to glue it down. I think this will be a pretty fast process. The glue takes a while to dry, so it might take a long time. I'm gonna show you guys the first one that I put on, and then the rest should be pretty self-explanatory. Also, a trick that I've told you guys before is that when you want a synthetic something synthetic, make sure that you get a shorter length because you can pull it off as being real. If you get long synthetic hair, it's gonna get, you know, tacky, and you're gonna be able to tell that it's fake. You gotta go with the longest one, of course, right here, because you want your hair to be layered, so it has to be longer at the bottom and shorter at the top. I'm gonna just cut it to the measurement of my head and then glue it. So now I'm gonna cut right here, take this piece, and then I'm gonna take my weave glue. You can get any kind, but majority of people use this kind. And you want to glue the whole weft, which takes a minute. And I don't want to do half and then half because I'm just gonna put glue the whole way, because if I glue half of it and then sit it on my hair I'm gonna have to glue it from the back of my head like this, and I'm not doing it.
Or you guys can just glue half the weft, fold it together, and then you'll have glue on both sides.
I'm just gonna glue the whole weft and then sit it on there and blow dry it, and hopefully it works fast. Just like that. So then you just keep on going. My package is my package. That's how I act for packages. I finally got honey pot. I couldn't wait to go to Target, and I'm on period, so this is great because this is jasmine panty spray. You put it on. Okay guys, so I'm spraying Got to Be spray on it because once I cut the middle, the thing is just gonna come off because it's elastic, so it's like a band. So if I don't put spray right here, it's gonna pop off basically. So I have to put spray for it to stick to my head, so when I do cut the middle part, it stays. So that's what I'm doing, it's just spray. Also why I'm happy that I didn't use a second cap, because if I did use a second cap, I was gonna have to put way more than I'm putting now, because the purpose for putting the gel is so that the gel can stick the cap and your hair together. If I have two caps on, it's gonna be really hard to get both to stick together because how thick. But I'm still just putting extra gel just so it is as stuck and close to my hair as possible. Oh, and then also when you are gluing the tracks to the cap, the glue is seeping through the cap, and that's also sticking to your hair. Not as much, it's not gonna pull your hair out, but it's seeping through, which is causing it to hold. But I do need extra hold just so it can be on there nice and tight. Okay guys, so what I did was cut the remainder of the cap off because it's glued to my head like this. So I just cut the remainder as if I'm about to do a wig. So I just cut the remainder of the cap off, and then I'm going to keep gluing tracks to the wig cap. And once I get to the middle, I'm gonna stop right here and I'm gonna cut it straight through and take my leave out.
If you caught on faster than I did, you will notice that I didn't have any leave out to take out. So I had to take the whole entire cap off. This is what you see now is me braiding my leave out that I didn't have to begin with. So I had to take the cap off entirely, even though it was already glued. And I had to part out my middle part. After that, I'm going to take both sides that are out right there, and I'm going to braid them back, pin them back to my head, and put the cap right back on.
Okay guys, so I put the cap back on and I have this ready. So I'm gonna do the same thing that I did all over again. Put glue everywhere, dry it, and then I'm gonna cut it straight down the middle. That way, you know, I can keep gluing tracks on. Because before, I don't know why I didn't take care out. I don't understand what my theory and my, you know, brain was at, because that is not happening. Okay, so I just cut the hole out of the cap so I can start gluing the tracks onto the cap, and I know where I can glue and where I can't glue. And then I also like that I brought the cap up this far because I want it to kind of cover my face, and I want it to be a middle part, just the way that I want it. But if you want if you want to cut all this off, you can, so you can have your baby hairs, but I don't want my baby hairs to be shown. And if I do, I can always put the hair behind my ear. Okay guys, as you can see, I finally finished. This is what it looks like underneath the leave out. It's just glued. I did have to glue some really close to my hair because I didn't have enough leave out, but it's perfectly fine. And the leave out matches really, really good. So I'm gonna straighten it, and then I am gonna cut it just a little bit probably, because I think that it'll give a more natural effect if it's cut. I just turned my flat iron on because we're about to straighten this leave out. Other than that, it looks really good. I think I did really good. It is time consuming. I didn't think it would be, but I mean, it's not that time consuming. It's just very strategic. You have to know what you're doing or you're gonna mess up. I really like it, so I'm definitely gonna use the other packs sooner or later. So long.
That's how I be feeling when I really don't think I can do a makeup look and I pull it off. I feel like,
yes.
oh, let's try. Like, that's how I feel you are with hair. If you really look at it and stuff and just do it, you can do it.
It does. It matches exactly. Like, I can't even, I was thinking about cutting it, and now I don't know where to cut it at because it's blending so well. Okay guys, this is the finished result after 3.5 hours. It only took long because of technical difficulties and because I was eating and talking and doing all that stuff. But this is what it looks like after, and I really, really love it. I cannot tell where my hair stops at all. If you guys like it, make sure that you give it a thumbs up because I really like it. I'm definitely gonna keep doing some more if it was that simple. I'm just happy that I got to do it the first time with you guys. If you did like it, make sure that you comment down below what else I should do. I am gonna cut it once it gets old because I know that the ends will get a little dingy, but for right now I really like the length. I think it's a lot more natural than I thought it would be. So if you guys did like it, make sure that you comment down below. Make sure that you like the video. The icon looks just like this. All you have to do is like it, and that lets me know that you actually enjoyed the video. And make sure that you subscribe for more. Like I always say, if I have consistent subscribers, I'll be consistent with videos. I love you guys so much.